Did you know that one of the most common herbs in your kitchen could be quietly supporting your heart, helping regulate blood sugar, calming inflammation, and even assisting your body's natural detox systems? Coriander, also known as cilantro, is often treated as a garnish. Some people love it. Others think it tastes like soap. But beyond the flavor debate, science is beginning to show that this humble herb may have more to offer than most of us realize. Today, we are going to look at what research actually says about coriander and cilantro, without exaggeration, without hype, just clear, evidence-based nutrition you can use in your everyday life. In this video, we're diving deep into the surprising health benefits of coriander, scientifically known as Coriandrum sativum. First, let's clear up a common confusion. The word cilantro usually refers to the fresh green leaves of the plant, while coriander refers to the dried seeds. They come from the same plant, but they differ slightly in taste, nutrient profile, and culinary use. In many parts of the world, including Europe and Asia, the entire plant is simply called coriander. In this video, we will explore the science behind both the leaves and the seeds, looking at how they may influence heart health, blood sugar, digestion, inflammation, and more. Let's start with the nutritional foundation. Cilantro leaves are surprisingly rich in micronutrients. They provide vitamin K, which plays a crucial role in blood clotting and bone metabolism. They also contain vitamin A for immune and eye health, and small amounts of vitamin C, which supports collagen formation and antioxidant defense. Coriander seeds offer a different nutritional emphasis. They contain dietary fiber, small amounts of iron, magnesium, and manganese, and a variety of beneficial plant compounds. Both forms contain powerful phytonutrients, including quercetin and other flavonoids, as well as essential oils like linalool. These compounds are largely responsible for coriander's biological activity. According to general research consensus published in databases like PubMed and supported by institutions such as the NIH, these bioactive compounds demonstrate antioxidant and anti-inflammatory potential. Think of these plant compounds as tiny protective agents. They help neutralize unstable molecules called free radicals, which can otherwise damage cells over time. Anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. Chronic inflammation is linked to many modern health concerns, from cardiovascular disease to metabolic disorders. While inflammation itself is not bad, it is part of the body's defense system. Prolonged, low-grade inflammation can become problematic. Laboratory and animal studies suggest that compounds in coriander, particularly linalool and certain flavonoids, may help reduce inflammatory markers. Antioxidants like quercetin act as scavengers of oxidative stress. Imagine oxidative stress as a kind of internal rusting process. Antioxidants help slow that process down. While human clinical trials are still limited, the overall body of evidence supports coriander as a food that contributes to an anti-inflammatory dietary pattern. It is important to be clear, coriander is not a medicine, and it does not replace medical treatment. But as part of a diet rich in plant foods, it may add protective value. Heart health support. Now let's talk about heart health, because this is where coriander becomes especially interesting. Research suggests that coriander seeds may help influence lipid metabolism. Some animal studies indicate reductions in total cholesterol and LDL cholesterol when coriander seed extracts are consumed. There is also preliminary evidence that coriander may support healthier triglyceride levels. In addition, linalool and potassium present in the plant may contribute to blood vessel relaxation. When blood vessels relax appropriately, blood pressure can be better regulated. Think of your arteries like flexible pipes. The healthier and more relaxed they are, the smoother blood flows through them. Coriander may help support that flexibility, though it should always complement, not replace. Doctor-prescribed treatment. Organizations like the WHO continue to emphasize dietary patterns rich in herbs, vegetables, and whole foods as protective against cardiovascular disease. Coriander fits naturally into that model. Blood sugar regulation. Another area gaining attention is blood glucose regulation. Several preclinical studies suggest that coriander seed extracts may help improve insulin sensitivity and enhance glucose metabolism. Some research indicates stimulation of insulin secretion in animal models. While human trials are still limited and results vary, coriander appears promising as a supportive dietary component for individuals concerned about metabolic health. Think of insulin as a key that opens the door for sugar to move from your bloodstream into your cells. If that system becomes inefficient, blood sugar rises. Certain compounds in coriander may help improve how smoothly that key and lock system works. However, anyone managing diabetes must consult their healthcare provider before making significant dietary changes, especially if taking medication, as herbs can interact with blood sugar levels. Digestive health and gut support. Traditionally, coriander has been used for digestive relief. Many cultures use coriander tea or seeds to ease bloating and gas. Modern research supports some of these traditional uses. Coriander seeds appear to have mild carminative effects, meaning they may help reduce gas formation. Essential oils in coriander can stimulate digestive enzyme production, which supports more efficient breakdown of food. If you have ever felt uncomfortable after a heavy meal, you know how valuable proper digestion can be. Coriander may act like a gentle digestive assistant, helping your gastrointestinal system function more smoothly. Additionally, some antimicrobial properties have been observed in laboratory studies, suggesting coriander may influence the balance of certain gut microbes. While more human research is needed, this aligns with its long history in culinary medicine traditions. Potential detoxifying effects. Now let's address one of the most talked about claims: detoxification and heavy metal chelation. Some laboratory studies suggest that cilantro may bind to certain heavy metals such as lead or mercury in controlled environments. Animal research has shown potential for supporting metal elimination. However, it is important to approach this carefully. Human evidence is limited, and cilantro alone is not a proven detox therapy. Your liver and kidneys are already highly efficient detox organs. Think of cilantro not as a magic detox solution, but perhaps as a supportive teammate to your body's natural systems. It may contribute antioxidant support, but it is not a replacement for medical detoxification protocols when those are necessary. Safety considerations and the soapy taste. Coriander and cilantro are generally safe when consumed as food. Allergic reactions are rare but possible, especially in individuals sensitive to plants in the Apiaceae family, such as carrots or celery. Now, what about the famous soapy taste? If cilantro tastes like soap to you, it is not your imagination. Genetic research has identified variations in the OR6A2 gene that influence how certain aldehydes in cilantro are perceived. Some people are simply more sensitive to these compounds. This is a fascinating example of how genetics can shape our food preferences. It is not about being picky. It is biology. Let's make this practical. When selecting cilantro, look for bright green leaves without wilting or yellowing. Store it in the refrigerator with stems in a small jar of water, loosely covered, to extend freshness. Coriander seeds should have a warm, citrusy aroma. Store them in an airtight container away from heat and light. Grinding them fresh releases more beneficial oils. An easy way to incorporate cilantro is to blend a handful into smoothies, stir it into salads, or add it to soups at the end of cooking to preserve nutrients. Here is a simple idea: make a coriander digestive tea. Lightly crush 1 teaspoon of coriander seeds, steep in hot water for 10 minutes, strain, and drink after meals. It is simple, affordable, and rooted in traditional practice. For optimal benefits, think consistency, not excess. Using cilantro several times a week as part of a balanced diet is more realistic and sustainable than consuming large amounts occasionally. The bigger picture here is this: small, consistent dietary choices can shape long-term health. Coriander may not be flashy. It may not trend on social media as a miracle cure. But as part of a whole food, plant-forward pattern, it can contribute meaningful nutritional value. Sometimes the most powerful health tools are already sitting in your kitchen. If you found this information helpful, please give this video a thumbs up, it really supports our channel. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss science-backed nutrition tips like this. And if you know someone who loves cooking with herbs or is focused on natural wellness, share this video with them.